Okay, we're live.
Oh.
Seeing what all there is that we can do on these.
You're supposed to be a pro. This is an exciting start.
Yeah, if you're watching this not live, we can go ahead and start kind of talking a little bit. So welcome if you're not on here live and you're watching this later. So we enjoyed time at in Kansas with our family and friends, and we are on our way to head back down to Mexico. So we're just making a couple of stops.
We still have a family member we need to go visit.
Mm-hmm. So, I do know that there were some questions, and one question was about me getting sick quite a bit down there in Mexico, and whether it was food related or whatever. And I don't know. Hola, good to see you on here. I don't know whether it was the food or anything, or if it was the water. We shower with the water and everything, so I don't know. But I took it as it's a new place, and so that's probably why I was getting sick. So, so anyways, that was one of the questions that was asked. Well, thank you. Azariah said that we both look amazing.
Thank you. I don't feel amazing. I've been eating Christmas goodies and it doesn't suit my stomach very well.
Yep. So, but let's see what else. We got to hang out with a bunch of friends. She's laughing at you. And a lot of chatting done and everything. Got to hang out with the family. And that's kind of what we enjoyed, is that instead of getting Christmas presents and things like that, we just enjoyed the time together. So, yeah.
Yep, and I think this little pit stop on our way to see her son is our gift to ourselves, I think. We had bought season passes to the theme park here in Branson, Missouri when we were planning on moving here, and we didn't get to use them that much because we didn't end up moving here, because those plans got changed dramatically. And so we decided one last trip to Silver Dollar City before our season passes expire in January.
Yeah, so right now we're in Branson, Missouri.
And this
So.
is slightly less than halfway to see her son, so it works out all right.
Yeah. Azariah says Branson is so much fun, lots to do, but yes, has changed. Yep, definitely.
What has changed? Our plans or Branson?
Yeah, Branson is just beautiful. We love it. And this is where we were hoping to move to, but we ended up in Mexico. So, have you been to Lambert's restaurant? We have not.
My parents love it, and they
Mhm.
always ask us if we're going to go when we come down here, and we've never come or never been. So.
Yeah. We like going to the is it Rock Cafe or something? It's where they have singing waiters and waitresses.
Oh yeah, the Hard Luck Cafe.
Yeah, that's a favorite. So, yeah, we heard about them throwing the rolls at you across the room at the Lambert's restaurant. Definitely.
Yeah, we drove right by there. It's up in Ozark.
We did. Yep. If you're just coming on, let us know where you're on here from. Oh, so you know about the Hard Rock Cafe?
No, not the Hard Rock Cafe. That's different.
Is Hard Luck Cafe?
The Hard Luck Diner. That's what it is.
Oh, hi, Ashlyn from Hutchinson. Awesome. Do we know you? Ashlyn Jones.
I assume that's Carrie. Maybe Carrie. I don't know.
Hi, Missy. A bunch of Hoffmans are watching. Oh, with Ashlyn and Carrie. Okay.
Oh, with the Hoffmans right now.
Gotcha. Yeah, my name or my mind with names and stuff. Oh my goodness. Yes. Hello, all the Hoffmans as well.
Yep.
So, okay. So, Azariah, you've been to Hard Luck Diner. It's one of my favorites. I enjoy it. So, Ashlyn, are you having fun with the Hoffmans? There is here in Branson. There's also a cafe, Mochas and Meows, that I'm hoping that we get to go to as well.
It's actually half a block from us.
Mm-hmm.
We'll go get coffee and play with cats.
Yeah. Okay. So visiting family in Lawrence, Kansas, then Columbia, Missouri. Awesome. Enjoy. So yeah. Merry Christmas, everybody. So yeah, we did have a question where if we were going back to Mexico and how long we're staying and all that. So we are going back. We're heading back down there. Class for Spanish school starts on January 6th. And then our last day is February 21st. And from there, we're heading back up to the States because Trace, my son in Mississippi, is graduating from tech school at the Air Force Base. And that will be February 27th. So we need to be back up there for that. So let's see. Ripley's Believe It or Not is awesome. Yes, we've been there. I've been there several times in my life.
I went there once.
Not just here. So I've been to the one here like 3 times, and then in other states I've been to it.
We went to the one in San Antonio.
And
did we see the one in Gatlinburg? I don't remember if we did or not.
No, we didn't go there. Yeah. So, okay. So Mexico is your home. All right. Awesome. Congratulations on the Spanish classes. Thank you. We're from are you with Mexico? Where in Mexico are you from? Curious on that. So then we'll be back here in February, at the end of February, and then until mid-June, and then we're going back to Mexico again. So we'll be there longer that next time. So, Puebla. Okay, cool.
Oh.
We know Puebla.
Yep, we've driven through there a couple of times now.
Yeah. So we've stayed at Tehuacan both times. Isn't that in Puebla?
Yeah, that's close.
Or close to there, I mean.
Puebla's also a state, isn't it?
I thought so. Yep. Must have been right.
So, but yeah, we drive through the city of Puebla and stay in Tehuacan. So.
Yeah.
We kind of like that town.
Yeah, we do.
I'm not sure what it is about it, but we just kind of feel comfortable in Tehuacan.
Mm-hmm. We want to go there and spend like a weekend and check the whole town out. So.
Yep.
And apparently, I've been watching other YouTubers that have moved down to Mexico, and apparently, one of the ladies, her family, they live in Puebla. So I didn't know that until I watched one of her videos 3 weeks ago. They were taking a trip from Puebla down to Oaxaca City. So I don't know how to say their name, otherwise I would say it. But her name is Candace. I know that.
Sounds easy enough.
But the name of their channel is, I'm not sure how to say it. So, so Ashlyn, our Christmas was good. We had everybody together on Saturday and did a white elephant gift exchange. So, what did you end up getting? Oh yeah, the lights.
The LED lights. I'm excited.
Yeah.
We're gonna put those up in our house, so we have a little.
They stick to the wall.
Lighting.
Yeah. And then I ended up with a Christmas tin full of sugar cookies. So he ate them all.
He's gonna have to tell him that I ate all of them.
He's the cookie monster.
Every last one of them. They were delicious.
So
I did not need them.
And then the Christmas Eve, his kids came out and they got to open their presents that we got them. And Christmas Day, we hung out with his parents and went over to his aunts and uncles. Hung out with his aunts and uncles. So, yeah.
We were going to go over for, 20 minutes just to say hi and bye and whatever. And I think we were there for an hour and a half.
Yeah.
A little longer than we planned on.
Yeah.
That's how that goes.
Yeah.
But it was good to see him and fun to talk to him about everything. So.
Definitely.
And my Aunt Glenda, I'll give her a shout out here. She gave us some road snacks. So
yeah,
we've got a bag full of snacks over there on the table, including my grandma's recipe, pepper nuts. And pepper nuts, or in the German, are Pfeffernuss cookies. They're delicious. If you've never had them, they're kind of a pain to make, but they're well worth it. So, but they're kind of peppery and a little bit of cookies, but they're delicious.
Definitely. So, are you excited for the new year? We are excited for a new year. We're not going to do anything for New Year's Eve except for drive across the border and then drive back across, hopefully.
Hopefully we get that done on New Year's Eve.
We'll see how it goes. We're not sure on how the New Year's Eve is going to go. So, nice to catch up with you too, Azraya. Thank you. Happy New Year's to you. So, if you are new on here, just now joining or anything, let us know where you're watching from. So, we just thought we'd throw on this little live to catch up with people and everything. So, yeah. But yeah, we're gonna drive back through Mexico right after the new year, so we'll be doing some more videos on that. So, and hopefully I will be able to make a video on the border crossing and how that all works and stuff. So, Ashlyn Jones, bye from the Hoffmans, and Ashlyn and Carrie, bye. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, we didn't have much planned for this particular.
Yeah.
We just wanted to catch up a little bit, and
Mhm.
we're both super tired. And
Yeah, we haven't had time to do a live for a while, so we figured, let's go ahead and do that right now. So, let us know where you're watching from. And if anybody has any questions, feel free to ask. What did you all, whoever's on here, what did you do for Christmas? How was your Christmas? Did you have a good time? Curious minds want to know. Did anybody get something they were hoping to get?
I did.
What did you get?
I got time with my family. That was good. And I don't know. We're in a motel together right now.
Mm-hmm.
That's nice.
Yeah. So that noise, Pat, is water.
And again.
Yeah. So I don't know. These are like apartments, kind of. This motel room. So it's like you can hear the water go through the pipe that's behind the wall. So
That's the problem with being on the ground floor. So
yeah.
they must not like us very well.
So, and welcome, Pat. Merry Christmas. So, yeah, tomorrow. So, since we're in Branson, Missouri right now, tomorrow we are going to Silver Dollar City. So, we're going to go and enjoy the old time Christmas that they have going on there. So excited for that because they always have beautiful Christmas lights set up there, whole display and everything. And then they do a little Christmas parade. I don't know if they still do it after Christmas. I think they do. But as Raya says, went to a few light shows, kind of like what you all did. Awesome. Good. Those are fun to see. Pat says, LOL, Merry Christmas. I sure enjoyed seeing your Christmas lights. Yay, good. So tomorrow when we go to Silver Dollar City, I will be filming a lot of that too. Because we'll stay after dark and I'll film the Christmas lights there. So
Their old-fashioned Christmas is usually pretty awesome.
Mm-hmm.
We'll have to be there for the Christmas tree lighting and stuff.
Yeah. It's going to be pretty awesome. So Pat says, good. I missed that here in Belize. Oh, yeah, for sure. We went driving around in Rio Grande there in Mexico thinking, oh, we're going to go and check out all the lights and stuff.
There
were a few.
There was a few that were worth looking at.
Yeah, but not as many as there are up here in the States. So
they're a little more electricity conscious down there.
Mm-hmm. Sure. Which is okay. But yeah, I can definitely understand missing it. So like here, a few and not as elaborate as in the States. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
There was some fun ones to go and see. Which is what gave us the idea, because I didn't even think about going to look at Christmas lights. But about a block down from the church that we go to in Rio Grande, there's a house that is all decked out. It's got decorations everywhere. And there's 3 or 4 like that, but it was still not like you would see in our other video.
Yeah, because right there in the States, we're in Hutchinson, man. People had it all decked out for sure. So definitely. What's the weather like there in Belize? Is it cooling down any now that it's getting into close to January? Safe travels and have a blast at Silver Dollar City. Thank you. Yeah, we're looking forward to Silver Dollar City.
We'll go. Ride some roller coasters.
Yeah,
I'll give a nice advertisement to Dramamine.
he's gonna take that.
When I was young, I could ride anything, no problem. Now I have to have the Dramamine, or else I'll be miserable all day long.
Yeah.
Getting old is terrible sometimes. Sad.
Gotta settle down on the roller coasters now.
No, just medicate myself.
So Pat says it's cold to them, that they are like the locals wearing jackets. Yeah, I bet. So
And I'm not sure if that made it into one of the videos, but
yeah.
it hit 67 degrees one night when we were back in Kakalote, and we got up and we were in our shorts and ready
tank
for
top
school, and we were so happy for the cool weather. And our landlord came down from upstairs in a coat with her hood on.
Yeah, coat, jeans. It's like, whoa. So yeah.
I thought it was pretty funny at 60. At that point, it was like 68 degrees. We're approaching 70, and she's in a coat.
Yeah. So Azariah says, Nick is too funny, but real. Mm-hmm. He's a silly guy for sure. I hope I'm saying your name right. I'm assuming it's probably what, Azria, maybe. When you have been there a long time, you will be doing it too. Okay, sounds good to me. I mean, I'd be happy to be able to wear a coat down there for sure. Yeah, because it just feels hot all the time.
By the time we got into Tehuacan on our way home, I was a little chilly.
Yeah, that's true. And it did feel cold up here. Even like it was 54 degrees.
54, and
The
we were
other night?
standing outside shivering.
It's like cold to us. So, yeah.
I thought my friends were going to make fun of us. They weren't cold. They were pretty happy about 54 degrees, and we were standing there shivering.
Yep. So in Belize, what do you do for Christmas? How do you guys celebrate there? If you're just joining, let us know where you're joining from. We would love to know. And Merry Christmas to everybody that's joining as well. So. What else? What else do we have that's been going on? I can't think of any other questions at the moment that anybody had.
I know it.
It was just the two of us, and we had cheese enchiladas, rice, and refried beans. People share a lot of food with each other, and that's nice. Awesome. Yeah. Very good. Noble Tijuana. Hi, Merry Christmas from Tijuana. Hola. Margie's on here. Hi from Midland, Michigan. So, yeah.
We had enchiladas last night, I guess. My sister and my nephew had birthdays in the last week. And so we celebrated last night with some really good enchiladas. So.
And we've been playing a card game that we learned down there from the other Americans down in Mexico, and it was just so much fun. That card game is. It's called Swoop, and so we've been teaching everybody it. So, yeah. I missed Tex-Mex. Interesting.
We had Carlos O'Kelly's the other night. That's pretty good Tex-Mex.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not great, but I enjoy it.
Yep.
Oh.
I almost feel like we need to teach everybody on here how to play Swoop sometime. Make a video of that.
That would be a long video.
Maybe.
We can figure it out.
Yeah. Yeah, I figured you have to cook your own there for sure. As far as, and I just watched a video from someone else that's moved to Mexico as well, and she has to make enchilada sauce because she likes making enchiladas, using the canned enchilada sauce. But down there they don't have that, so she makes her own, and she made a video on that. So it's like, interesting. So how long are you in the States for? So we are actually we're in Branson, Missouri right now. We just got here today, and we will be in the States until the new year.
Wednesday.
So yeah.
Next Wednesday.
Yeah. Because today's Thursday, right? So yep. So
a few more days.
Hopefully we'll make it back to our home down in Mexico next Friday. So yep. Like y'all, everything from scratch, yes. And it's, having food from scratch is just the best way to do it. So
Although,
go ahead.
I was going to say one thing we don't do from scratch is refried beans.
I want to.
Right. And I kind of expected refried beans to be something that we couldn't get, prepackaged. They have tons of prepackaged refried beans. And that's one of those it's easy enough to make, so we're told, but it's even easier to buy it in the bags that they sell them in down there. So.
Yeah, exactly.
But everything else is pretty much we have to make it. So.
I do. I would like to know how to do the refried beans, or at least find someone that makes them. But we just use the package for now.
I need to check. Sorry, I started reading ahead.
Okay, first Margie asked if we're flying back, and no, we're not flying. It costs more to fly, so we're driving. So that's what we're doing.
And then after the spring, we'll reevaluate the costs and see where we're at.
Yeah, but yeah, we'll see how that goes. So, but more than likely driving again. So, okay, and then Noble Tijuana. Have you looked at the dollar and seen it as pesos yet?
I have not seen where we're at yet.
Did it change?
I have not seen the exchange rate lately. That's about where it was when we left. 20.22.
Oh, that's not bad. Yeah. Oh, you get confused? Okay.
But it's still above 20. That's good.
Yeah.
I like it there. It gets my pesos exchange, or my dollars exchanged for pesos a lot better. So.
Yeah, for sure. So Pat says we do a 12-hour round trip drive to Belize City to get all the good stuff that they're used to in the States. Oh, okay. Wow.
How far is Belize City from us?
It's quite a ways. So, because to Guatemala it's 8 hours.
Ooh, that's further than I realized it was. I think.
What is it?
About 23 hours.
23 hours for us to get to Belize City. All right. Noble Tijuana says, see the price in dollars on the shelf, say $12, and see it 12 pesos. Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, I understand.
I've gotten good at just doing that math real quick in my head.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
half the time, I'm going to rat her out because half the time she sees the prices and she's like, how much is that? I do the quick math.
I do
for
that
her.
because he's better at math than I am, but I know it's, not $12 when I see a 12 with a dollar sign. Or $150.
12 pesos is cheap. That's
yeah. So, oh goodness. I don't know how to say. How on earth do you say that one?
We can read your question, but
Yeah. Solo
Zapotec, Zapoteca.
Mexico.
Are we gonna learn? I was reading the question.
Oh, I wasn't reading the question yet. I was just looking at the name.
I'm wondering who that is
Oh.
because we have a lot of Zapotecs in our area.
Yeah.
Is that somebody we know?
Are you somebody we know? Are you going to learn to speak Zapoteca language from Oaxaca?
We have what, a Zapotec teacher or our neighbors Zapotec.
I don't know. There's so
I don't
many
remember.
different dialects or
Yeah.
different tribes, and yeah. For now, we need to focus on Spanish, but if that's a possibility to learn some of it, yes. How different
We
is
definitely
it?
have access.
Is it different from Spanish or similar?
Very.
Very different?
I think so.
Oh.
But we definitely have access to people who speak it.
Mm-hmm.
I do believe at least one of our teachers is Zapotec, and possibly our neighbors. I don't remember what.
Yeah.
I don't remember where.
I have to write everything
Tabitha's
down, then
family
I
is
would
from.
remember.
Yes, very different. Yeah.
Very different. Okay. All right.
It was pre-Spaniards invading Mexico. So.
Yeah. Okay. So so apparently you speak Zapoteca, but do you speak Spanish or any other languages too? And Margie says, does getting back in the cold reinforce your thoughts of being in Mexico for good? Yes. See.
Sure.
Definitely. But it's not just cold. We just love Mexico all the way around.
Yeah, we really have grown pretty fond of it.
Mm-hmm.
I was scared to go. I've said that before, and I'll say it again. I was terrified to go because all I know is, what the movies and the news and whatever, what the media tells me. That's what I knew of Mexico, and so I was terrified. And I went down there and lived for only 4 months so far, and I'm just not that scared of it anymore. I mean, as with every place, I've said that before too. As with every place, there are places that you don't want to turn your back on people. There are definitely places like that, but
dark alleys.
You don't want to be doing that in LA or Detroit or Kansas City. I mean, there's places you don't want to do that. So
Yep.
It's just like anywhere else. I would assume.
Yeah.
But I've grown up pretty sheltered from some of the big city stuff. I'm a Kansas farm boy.
Yeah, he didn't get to really learn big city life or other things. So I grew up a little bit of both. So I'm used to it all. I'm used to all the noises and everything. Because when we lived in the city, when I was growing up, I heard sirens all the time, police sirens and things like that. And then when I moved to a small town, I'm like, I kind of miss all that noise. So, okay. So Margie says, I can see why you would love it there. The people seem very welcoming and friendly. They are. Oh my goodness. Yes.
I think they've started to recognize us in town because they
Yeah.
see us. We go to all the social events because we're there to learn the culture. I mean, we want to know everything about going on.
Be immersed.
And our neighbors have actually started inviting us out to, some of the social events. So it's exciting to start getting invited to things. So
that way we're kind of in the know-how and know what's going on and everything. We can go. So that's fun. Okay, so Pat says, do you know any Scantlins from Hutchinson, Kansas? Do you?
I do not. The name is actually kind of familiar, but I don't know any.
Yeah.
At least not off the top of my head.
So he grew up around there. I did not. Yeah. So
I've lived within 30 miles of Hutchinson my entire life until now. So.
Yeah. So, and then Pat says, my husband has family there. And so they're all, that's their name. Or do any of them have a different last name at all? Maybe, because he was one of the main mechanics there. So, yeah. Brian, how do you secure a passport while in Mexico? And do you just hide it in your house or do you keep it on you at all times? Okay, yeah, we just hide it in our house. We just keep it safe somewhere, and there you go. We did bring a safe with us too, so yeah. We don't carry it with us, only when we're driving or something.
We have copies of it,
yeah,
just in case.
So that because they basically we learned that we need to have copies of our driver's license, our passports, and everything that we need while we're down there. And then if we ever get pulled over, to give them a copy, not to give them our actual license or anything. We can show them our license, but if they want to hold on to something, then give them a copy of it. So yeah, Margie, the wedding crashers, yes. That was so much fun. We really enjoyed it, and we know the couple, but he felt very uncomfortable.
It was very uncomfortable until we talked to our friend Rod, and he explained that that's just how they do it, and if you get invited, it would really be rude not to show up, and that's fine. I went in and I had fun, and if we had more time and didn't have finals
and then have to
we
leave.
Weren't headed back to the States, then I would have loved to have stayed there half the night and partied with them. But
I wanted to say, yeah. So yeah, definitely. Oh, okay. So you're from Tijuana, cool. Yeah, Noble Tijuana is from Tijuana, or living in Tijuana as well. But I want to go to Oaxaca in the future. It's the Mexican Aztec dog with no hair. Oh, that's cool. Neat. Okay, I'm gonna have to look up how to say that too. So, because Oaxaca, I did not know how to say Oaxaca when I first saw it. I'm like, I don't even know how to say this word, and now I know how to say it, and I think it's a beautiful word. I love it.
What's funny, and this is something we both kind of forgot about, but when we went to Sedona, Arizona, 2 years ago, last year.
2 years ago.
It was last year.
Christmas.
Oh yeah, it was 2 years ago because we had Harvey's was at our house. We went to Sedona, and there's a restaurant there called Oaxaca restaurant or something. I don't know. It starts with Oaxaca. And her son, who knows Spanish and has done some traveling in Colombia, pointed at it and said, "Do any of you know how to say that word?"
I kind of remember that now.
And we were like, no. I mean,
we tried.
None of us had a clue.
Yeah.
And it's funny how that has changed.
Yeah.
And it's funny that he pointed that out to us 2 years ago, and I had forgotten all about it until here recently.
Definitely. Yep.
But I said, I'm pretty sure that's the word that he looked up, and so I looked it up online, and sure enough, right there in the middle of Sedona is the Oaxaca restaurant. So.
Yeah. Oaxaca is just one of my favorite words now. I just love it. There are a lot of Spanish words that I am like, I love this word. This is a pretty word. So.
And we also learned that the way that X is pronounced is very dependent on when the word was made. So Mexico, the X is actually the H sound. Like Oaxaca, the X is an H sound. So it's Oaxaca or Mexico. Because these are old words that predate the Spaniards. At least that's how I understand it. And that's why they sound that way. And so the newer X's actually have kind of an S sound to them. And so that's how you kind of figure out when the words are from.
Yep, for sure. So, yeah. So much fun. I like learning new things, so that's cool. Mexican Aztec dog with no hair. I'm going to be looking that up. Actually, I'll put it in my phone now.
Yeah, because you're not going to remember how to spell that later.
No. Okay, XOL. Oh, is that it?
Wow, look at that.
Solo dog. Ah,
Not. Maybe
yeah,
that.
that's
Yeah,
it.
Yep, there it is.
All right, so there we go. Mexican hairless dog. Neat. So,
I don't
do
think
you
I've
have
seen
one?
any of those.
Do you have one of those dogs? Very cool. So today is the day after Christmas. How was your Christmas? And did you go back to work today? Did you have to go back to work today? Hopefully not, but
I had to drive all day. That's terrible.
yeah.
Oh, and it was foggy.
Oh
That
my goodness.
fog just
Yes.
lulls me off to sleep because you're just looking at gray all day long. And so I'm like, I was eating garbage, trying to keep myself awake.
Yeah. Yeah, it was pretty foggy out there. And that's on a video that's coming up day after tomorrow, probably is when it'll come on. So, but, yeah.
And then we would have probably been live a little earlier than we are, but she went to hook up to the internet and they had a real simple way to log in. It didn't work. I had to message the hotel people, and then they said, you're gonna have to call tech support. So I called tech support, and then he was like, oh, this is simple, we'll fix it real quick. And then he put me on hold for like 10 minutes, and
Yeah.
he couldn't even figure out what was wrong, but he was able to add us, but
Manually.
yeah. We still never got on the way we were supposed to, so I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what happened.
Yep. So, all right. So, Brian, did that answer help you? If you're still on, so, yeah. So we're gonna be making videos as we're heading back down through Mexico and stuff, and I'm gonna make a video that's just about border crossing, because we need to go back across the border, and we need to cancel our tip and get a refund.
I don't know if you should tell people that. I don't know that we left the country without checking out.
and that's okay. We can do that because we're still, it's still valid. And so we need to cancel that, get our refund, and then we need to come back over and then go back across. So hopefully it's not too crowded, because that one day, oh my goodness, it was very crowded. You saw it if you watched the video.
It was terrible.
It was. We're like, oh my goodness. Hi, Diana. Glad to have you on.
Our P.O. box.
Okay, so what is your P.O. box if I ever want to send you anything? Okay,
if that's almost hurtful.
Actually, I'll type it in the chat. Don't mind him. So it's P.O. Box 244. And then I was trying to keep that together, but it did not stay.
That's because you hit enter.
Well, I hit the shift enter, and usually that goes down.
Oh.
So, and it did not. So there's the address for the P.O. box. So P.O. Box 244, Pretty Prairie, Kansas 67570. So yeah. Yeah, we're just excited to get back to Mexico. So excited. So I'm very excited. Back home, I see, having fun. Yeah, we were let's see, Monday would have been a week that we were back in Kansas. And today we left Kansas and went to Missouri. So we're in Branson, Missouri right now. And we're going to go to Silver Dollar City tomorrow. So excited to do that. And then we're going to head down to Mississippi to see my son, because we haven't seen him yet for the holidays. And we're going to be with him until Tuesday morning. Then we're going to leave and head towards the border. So, yeah. So that's what we're doing. And we're having fun. So, Yeah. Welcome to everybody that's come on here already, and Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. That's coming up. So, any plans for people for the new year? So, and New Year's resolutions? I don't plan on doing any. So,
We're gonna be hanging out in a Airbnb somewhere near the border for New Year's Eve. It'll be exciting.
yep. Spend New Year's Eve at the border. Yay. That'll be a new adventure. So, not sure how that will go. Maybe we'll see fireworks over there. Who knows? So,
Has anybody traveled through Mexico on New Year's Day? Is that a mistake? Or we heard from somebody that in Ecuador they are lighting fireworks and stuff out in the streets and just being all kinds of crazy. And so it came from a pretty reputable source, people that lived there for a long time. So
yeah.
I'm wondering if there's anything like that in Mexico. Is there places we should avoid on New Year's Day? Or is it a good day to travel? Or is the Banjercito going to be jam-packed full like it was the weekend before Christmas? Or...
I don't know. See if anybody on here knows any of that. If not, we will tell you all about it.
Oh, yeah. Even if they do tell us, we'll still tell you all about it.
True. That will be on a video coming to you in the future. So, yeah.
I'm tired.
Have you done any cooking back home? Are things looking good back home? Oh, in Kansas, everything's looking good. And yes, we did a little bit of cooking. Kind of, not really cooking
I cooked
per
a
se.
steak this morning.
I have a video of me cooking a steak, grilling a steak. I love to grill.
Actually, the first steak I've had since we've been back. I was all excited to come back and eat steak, and then I never did.
Yeah. So we did make horchata, but that we didn't make it from scratch. And then Jamaica. So.
Oh yeah, I made Jamaica and.
And then I made a 7-layer salad. So those are all on some videos just from the other day. So, okay, some Mexicans want the American dream, but some Americans want the Mexican dream. True.
So,
welcome to Mexico. Thank you, Mexico.
So I have a story kind of along those lines. I knew somebody who was dating a guy from Mexico. Her family was actually from Mexico City too, but she lived in the States. But she was dating this guy that hadn't been in the States very long, and he said, I came here for the American dream, but he said, Americans don't own any of this stuff. He said the bank owns it, and they pay them for it all the time. And I said, it's kind of what the American dream is a lot of debt. And I don't want to diss on the American dream. I lived that for a long time. I had a couple of houses. I had a business.
It was very stressful.
I had a family, and I was stressed all the time. And I don't know what the classic Mexican dream is, as you put it, but but we are very happy with the Mexican way of life that we've seen so far. So, I definitely see the benefits to that. And the American dream is good too, but different goals for different people, I guess.
Yeah, it's definitely a lot less stressful in Mexico.
Yeah,
and I don't know. He has anxiety issues, and it's not down in Mexico.
No, it just seems so much simpler.
So even though we stay busy, still, It just seems more laid back type of
Yes.
busy. I
And
don't
I'm
know.
doing school, which is something I swore I would never go back to do again. Other than some real specialized training for auto mechanic stuff, this is actually, school, and I swore I would never do it again.
Yeah.
I don't want to badmouth school either because it's important for
I love
people,
school.
but yeah, but I was not good in school, and I don't know. I seem to be doing well now on.
He's doing a great job. He's doing really good with his Spanish and everything.
She's doing good too.
Mhm.
I do appreciate it though.
All right. Do you prefer horchata or Jamaica?
Jamaica for me.
Horchata for me.
Uh-huh.
But actually, I would take agua de melon over any of those. So,
Which is cantaloupe.
love it.
It's pretty good. I mean, I like that one, and I like the
Super good.
like the cucumber, the
Yeah,
pepino and
pepino.
lime, or
Mhm.
pepino and lemon, whatever it is. That one's really good.
Yeah.
But before I went down there, I would have said horchata all the way, and then I got down there and was introduced to the Jamaica, and depending on where you get it, it's really good. So.
Yeah, he loves the Jamaica for sure. So, yeah. And we practice our Spanish just a little bit with his sister because she speaks Spanish, but
Not nearly enough.
not enough. Yeah.
We're going to have to do some more practice over this spring because we're going to have a 4-month break between classes.
Mm-hmm.
And if we don't use it, it will disappear. So
Yeah. I am going to set up a weekly online tutoring with one of our teachers. So she already tutors a couple of people in the United States. So, and she's Mexican. She's native down there. So, yeah. But we're going to stick around for 8 more minutes and then we're going to hop off because we are tired.
I'm surprised we lasted an hour and I'm not laying down here snoring. So I guess I got 8 minutes to snore. So
8 minutes to snore. Till you can snore?
No. 8 minutes, I still might fall asleep.
Yeah.
This is why I'm wearing dark colors. I'm sitting in your shadow a little bit. You can't see how much weight I put on. So. Hold my arm just right. It makes me look skinny.
So, yeah. Today was a long drive. Not very long, but it just felt like
I was going to say today was a simple drive compared to the next.
Mm-hmm.
Well, compared to tomorrow and then.
Yeah, it's gonna be long drives.
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday.
So, let us know if there's anything that y'all want to see on our videos. Go ahead and type it down there. And something super cool. One thing about being back in Kansas, we went to Wichita. If you haven't seen the video, we went to Wichita to pick up my nieces, and we decided to stop at a grocery store that was a Mexican grocery store. We're like, oh, cool. Let's go see if they have anything that we really enjoy down in Mexico.
And they did.
Mm-hmm. So we get in there, didn't even get the door shut, and someone comes running over and starts talking to us. And I'm like, I don't know who this person is. And then he started talking about one of our videos, and I'm like, wow. So
he was talking about me searching for black tea in Mexico. I had trouble. I still haven't found all of my tea. I brought tea bags, but did they do away with Lipton powdered instant tea?
Yeah, the jar that you
the big glass jars there.
Yeah, we can't find those now.
I was at 3 different stores and there wasn't one jar of that stuff, and I didn't even see a place for it. So did I miss something or
so yeah, so it was really cool to actually run into a viewer. So that was just super awesome.
Especially one that was so excited to see us.
Yeah, I knew it would happen, but with 700 subscribers, I didn't think we would meet anybody this soon. So Margie says, you look so pretty tonight, Neosha. Well, thank you so much. Appreciate that. So, and then Louise, are you thinking you look pretty?
No, I was checking you out.
Oh.
And agreeing.
Okay. Oh, Louis says, do you guys try agua de
Chilacayota?
chilacayota? Oh,
We have no idea what that is.
don't know.
We've
Yeah.
had guanabana
And
and
what's peanut butter called?
cacahuate.
Cacahuate. Yeah.
I like the cacahuate. The first time I heard about it, I was
Let's see.
like, no, a peanut drink? That sounds terrible. But it's really good.
Coyote.
Oh, it's a type of squash. I see it
Ah.
down there.
Interesting. No, we have not tried that. We have not
I haven't
heard of
seen
that.
that one.
Is it good? You like it? We might have to.
It says it's traditional in Oaxaca.
That's
We
interesting.
haven't even seen it in Oaxaca. So.
Yeah. So this is the picture that we're seeing. There we go.
There it goes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Interesting.
Never even heard of it. So.
No. We'll have to try to find that and try it.
Who had a salad? Was that my salad from our date night? Did you?
Yes, I think so.
Oh.
What salad was it? Louis said, yes, it's so good. Okay, we're going to have to definitely, I'm going to screenshot this so that.
Yep, we'll keep an eye out for it.
Yeah. So. Maybe it won the street vendors in Rio Grande or even Puerto Escondido might have it. Who knows? So.
We haven't seen it in the small towns. Maybe we'll try Puerto. So, yeah, if you're talking about my salad, that place always makes good salads. She doesn't seem to understand my love of salads, but I like a big steak too. But for some reason, a salad is I've always enjoyed a good salad. So, or maybe she's talking about your 7-layer salad.
Oh, that might be it.
That's probably
the 7-layer salad. I was trying to think of what salad.
That's not as good as the salad I ate.
The 7-layer salad is the best. So, yep.
Yeah, I forgot about that salad.
Yep. So thank you. If you're talking about the 7-layer salad, I actually make that, and it's just a family recipe. And my son Reese, he loved that, so that was his favorite. And his son Caden is really loving it too.
And my family used to make a 7-layer salad that's slightly different than hers. And it was like a staple at all of our get-togethers. I haven't seen it in years, which is weird.
I guess they were making room for me to make mine.
I guess, because now hers is the new one, and everybody likes hers, I think, even better. So.
Yeah, so. All right.
She had a spot she needed to fill, I guess.
Yeah, there you go. 2 minutes. We're only on for 2 more minutes, and then we're going to hop off. So.
Yeah, minute and a half.
Oh, he wants to snooze in a minute
counting
and
it
a half.
down. I need a shower. Stinky and gross.
I already took my shower, so.
I could use a shave.
So if you have any other questions or comments, put them in there. So, but other than that, things are going good, and we're looking forward to making it back down to Mexico. We are doing Vlogmas, so that means that I'm doing a video a day for the month of December. Well, the second half of December. So.
I was gonna say Christmas is over. Doesn't that mean Vlogmas is over?
So we will have a video a day for sure, especially with our travels. So, and then after that in January, once that comes around, it might pop back down to 2 or 3 videos a week. We'll see how it goes, but we'll keep you all informed on how everything is going.
We'll see how exciting our life is.
They like to see just what we're doing. It doesn't matter if it's exciting or not, right? So, all right. Well, thank you all for joining us, and we're going to be hopping off of here. So we'll say our goodbyes.
15, 14, 13.
Well, American ice cream is delicious. Mexican ice cream is good also, but it does have a different taste. That's for sure.
We have had some ice cream in Mexico, and we actually enjoy it. And what's interesting, I don't know what you were going to say.
No, go
what were you gonna
ahead.
say? When I eat American ice cream, I can just sit there and eat a huge quantity of it. And when I eat the Mexican ice cream, I can eat, a small portion of it and feel just fine and quit. But I think I prefer the Mexican ice cream. I don't know if the American stuff is just more addictive or what.
Well, and the other thing that we've noticed is we've had ice cream several times down there. We come up here and we had ice cream and it just didn't settle well, I think.
Yeah.
Like wondering if it has carrageenan in it or something like that, some other chemicals in there that just doesn't go good with the body, for the body. So, so I see you have fans around from your videos that have seen you in person. Blessings and take care. Yep. Thank you.
Only one.
Only one so far.
One that we don't, already know.
Yeah.
And that one was awkward because he just came sprinting to us. It wasn't awkward. I mean, we really enjoyed meeting him, but it was unexpected.
That's it.
As soon as I realized why he was there, then I was like, oh, all right. Well, that's fine. But
pretty cool. So if any of you ever see us, feel free to come up to us and start talking to us. I mean, we don't mind. We don't mind.
We know you're a fan if you're sprinting at us.
Yeah. So apparently we have some viewers like in Salina, Kansas that we haven't met. Now Hutchinson. Well, not Hutchinson.
I have friends in Salina.
Wichita.
Or a friend.
There's so
no,
yeah.
I got a couple of friends in Salina. Yes.
But yeah, quite a few. So anyways, okay, we're going to go ahead and hop off here and we will be seeing you later in other videos and we'll be doing lives again in probably a couple of weeks. So we don't know when they'll happen.
Yeah, the next week is super busy.
So yeah. So Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and we wish you all well and blessings. So all right, take care. Bye.
Merry Christmas.
Adios.
Happy New Year.
Feliz Navidad.
Feliz Navidad. Whatever New Year is.